Hey everyone, well it is the day before Jeff and I take off to go to California, and we have gotten our camper all packed and ready to go. I think we are all packed and ready to go. The house is clean, everything is set. Miss Reba, our cat, went over to her place that she's going to stay over at a friend's house over the past next 10-12 days or whatever. And she's there now, and she's adjusting really well. So we're excited about that and happy at least that she has adjusted. Last night, a big storm came through. I mean, we're talking about tornado producing hail storm that came through this area. And I was a little concerned with my camper here that maybe we would probably have some damage due to the hail or the high winds or something like that. But as I woke up this morning, there was nothing wrong with any of it. So we are set. I said bye to my mom yesterday. I went over to her house, hung out for a little bit. We watched YouTube together. I'm kind of getting her into YouTube, and she's finding topics that she likes to see on YouTube, and she's really enjoying it. Now it's just trying to get her to remember how to get to it and find the topics that she's interested in watching. So, we hung out yesterday and talked. She just gave me a call saying that she wanted to see me again tonight, which I don't blame her. So she's coming over tonight with Dave to say their last goodbyes for us, or to us before we head back out. So tomorrow is our big day. So we're gonna get up early in the morning. I think I'm gonna get up probably around 5 like I normally do. And then I'm gonna go head out to just to make sure that everything else is done, making sure the little things are tied up, like with the house. And then about 6:30, we're gonna load up, attach the camper to the truck, and head out to drop the dogs off at the doggy daycare that they're gonna be spending the next 10 days at. So this is gonna be a little difficult for me. I don't know if it's getting easier or harder for me to adjust to leaving. I think this time, I don't know, I've been having this long goodbye thing with the family here, and it's just the anticipation of leaving again. And I just really feel like I just feel like I'm doing something wrong by leaving. I don't know why I get that feeling, but I do. I honestly feel like I'm not being family by leaving, and I don't know. I don't know if it's just the guilt that I'm having or something, but it really truly is the way for Jeff and I to get ahead and complete the plans that we have financially together. It just would not happen in an appropriate amount of time if I stayed locally. So that is the benefit of me doing travel nursing, but I have to reiterate that the initial reason for me doing travel nursing out west in California and Washington State was because I was not a fan of the working conditions here in Florida. I really think that they just push their nurses way too hard, and it becomes an unsafe situation, at least in my eyes. An unsafe situation. Well, not just in my eyes, but in a lot of nurses that work in this area would agree as well. So I couldn't tolerate that anymore, and I just had to leave. So that is the number one reason why I had decided to leave to do travel nursing in the first place. The second one, of course, was the money, and the third was the traveling. So when I go on assignments, I typically go to hospitals that have unions and are protected by unions. And if it's a new hospital, like the hospital I'm returning to now, I know them. I did my research on them last year, and I found out that they were a really good hospital to work for. And of course, I did 4.5, almost 5 months there, and I really had a good time there as well. So I know what they're like. But had this been a new hospital, I would have done my research on this hospital, found out what other travelers felt about this hospital and their experiences with it. There's a large forum on Facebook that we can discuss these type of things amongst ourselves and get really feedback on the area. And a lot of us, when we do work at a place, we do end up giving feedback to the travel nursing population about the hospitals we went to, so that they too can benefit from our experience working there. But you know, a lot of it is subjective because people's opinions about a workplace vary because of my previous working conditions here in Florida and how ratios are managed, and the fact that we don't get breaks unless we really force ourselves to get breaks, and lunches. Sometimes, you know, it's just not optimal to take a lunch because you're juggling numerous patients and there's just so much work to do. So a lot of people just don't take a lunch, or take a really short lunch, and they're still taking the time or the money away from you like you took a full lunch. I'm used to a more stricter type of hospital setting where it can be a little chaotic. And so when I go to hospitals in California where they have a union structure there protecting the nurses' work environment, to me that is a positive, and I give positive responses because of that, because of my experience in the background. But for a lot of nurses who may have been in hospitals that provided a really good a work environment for nurses, they would probably rank this hospital differently than I would. In any case, I am glad I'm going back to the hospital in Modesto. I'm looking forward to all of my friends that I have made there last year. There's such great people that work at this hospital. I'm just way too excited about seeing them again. I'm also excited about San Francisco. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in San Francisco, and yes, I will be taking this camera to San Francisco with me, and I'm going to be doing lots of vlogs from the city of San Francisco. And so I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to living in this place. I really missed living in this camper. It's just a tiny, cozy, little man cave on wheels is what I refer to it as. And I really enjoyed living in this. It was my time. It was nice, warm, and cozy. I have my TV, I have all of my other gadgets that I use to entertain myself. You know, I can cook out here, and the RV park is great. They have a pool, they have a hot tub, there's even a bar and grill on the premises. It's just really a fun place to be, and the fact that there's other nurses here and the camaraderie of all the other travel nurses that are there. We get together, we create a fire, we eat together, we socialize together, we drink together. It just becomes such a good team of people or group of people that really get together and makes the transition or makes the time for me being away from my family a lot more enjoyable than it would otherwise. So I'm going to be vlogging this entire trip starting tomorrow, and I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to try and capture a lot of the moments that we're going through instead of just summarizing the moments, I guess. I don't know how interesting that would be to a lot of people, but I'm just going to do it for my sake. Posting videos is going to be contingent upon Wi-Fi connection. I know that the Wi-Fi connection at Malibu RV park is awesome, so I'm able to upload videos in no time at all. So I know if I get videos done along the road and get them processed and ran through, that by the time I hit Malibu, which will be Malibu Monday of next week, next Monday, yes, I'll be able to upload videos. But anyway, so we're excited about this trip. I'm excited to record this trip, and I'm excited to share this trip with you. Please watch the videos, and you all take care, and we will see you later.